I don't know what you thought when you saw him, this chubby little face with the teeth that weren't quite straight, that's nervous, that's got full of self-doubt. But then when he hit those notes, you just kind of go, whoa, pretty cool. Well, coaches, that's what's in this room. And you have some tremendous voices, but the key is, if you're going to realize the potential, if you're going to hit your dreams, what you have to do is you have to be willing to step onto the stage. You have to exercise that courage. And let me tell you, as you leave here, what that looks like, because you may think that it's more complex than it really is. It's this simple. It's focusing on the critical activities. Every successful coach that was up here today, what they do on a daily basis is they have perfected, they've mastered the mundane of inviting, of becoming proof that the product works, of continually, just as we saw today, of personally exercising personal development and getting better. And each one of them, without exception, participates in Success Club. And I'd also just challenge you, the Team Cup, we've got a Team Cup that's starting here in a week. That is the best forum to put into action what's going to take, what can happen to really build your business. You heard some great stories about that. So make it simple. If you're going to realize your dreams, you've got to keep it simple, and you've got to focus on these key pieces. This is about a business about changing people's lives one at a time. And to the world, you may be just one person, but to that one person, you are the world. And I hope that you take that responsibility very, very seriously. Thank you so much for being with us. We've got a great afternoon that's planned. We're going to have the opportunity here from Carl right now, but a great afternoon. Don't be tempted to go to the pool and work on your tan, because your tan will not build your business. Okay? So let me say this. It's now my pleasure to bring out a man who has a tremendous, who's just the driver behind this, a visionary in so many ways, who's a big dreamer. Would you please help me welcome to the stage Mr. Carl Daikeler.
Cross that off the list. Smash into stage helper for big entrance. So a lot of great information, a lot of great stuff. John Maxwell was awesome, wasn't he? So I don't know if I agree with Jeff. I think a good tan can always build a business, but the sun will be shining tomorrow as well, and Monday, so you can continue to work on it then. But as we bring this thing to a close, they're nice enough to give me the chance to just sort of reconnect with you guys one last time, and then we put it in celebration mode tonight, which is just going to be off the hook. It's going to be an absolute fabulous night. But what I want to close with is asking you to look at your dream, and in the context of what it means for you, think about what is also behind that meaning. And that means, why did you choose Team Beachbody? You've got plenty of options out there. There's so many ways to achieve a dream, whether it's financial or a way to lose weight, get in shape, put your kids through school, whatever that is. There's plenty of options for you. So there's something bigger. There's something that connects you with Team Beachbody, and what our mission is that you need to keep in mind. Because as you struggle with the business, and as you've heard throughout this weekend, you will struggle with the business. Everybody struggles with every business. So if you take that for granted and you understand that, and you connect it to something bigger, something that's part of our mission, connect it with your heart and what's meaningful to you about helping people, you'll always have that to get you through the struggles when perhaps your dream starts to falter. You go, I don't know if that dream is actually that important to me. I mean, unless you have a strong emotional why, it's easy for the other dreams to become negotiable. And one thing I know, though, is if you do start to struggle, the one sure way to give yourself a huge setback is to quit. Quitting one thing to start over another is the fastest way to stand still that you can imagine. You will just stay put, wiping out all that work that you've done. The same thing for your team. You have to impress upon them that quitting is the worst option if they are connected to why they started with Team Beachbody in the first place. If they were never connected with Team Beachbody, it doesn't matter. If they were connected with our mission, then it does matter. That's apart from the vanity, apart from the ego, apart from the financial objectives. That's the stuff that gives your life meaning. Giving your life meaning is what makes this a full opportunity. You want life to have meaning? Usually it comes from how you affect people's lives, not the other way around. Your life gets meaning not because of how people affect you or how people recognize you, but it's the way you affect their lives. That's what you're going to remember. That's what's going to make you teary-eyed when you're at these events, when it's you're the one who's affecting those lives. When you're the one who's a part of the success of somebody in the Beachbody Challenge tonight. That's when your life is going to have true, deep meaning. The big dreams, super important. They'll drive you all year long. But for a life filled with meaning, know why Team Beachbody is important to you. Give. It's not what you get out of this ultimately, it's what you give it. And in turn, that's what's going to give it right back to you. Now, why did I choose this? If I'm saying it to you, it's got to be good for me. Why did I choose this path? Well, clearly, it was for the vanity. I had decent results. But guess what? It's bigger than that for me. I knew that my before and after photos would help me sell Power 90 and then ultimately P90X. But for me, that was not the end game. I mean, I had that P90X after for about 20 minutes. I was like, can I now eat? But look, this keeps me accountable. You keep me accountable. It's because of this entire ecosystem that we've created, that being healthy, that having to be able to stand up here and represent what this is about, being proof the product works, keeps me accountable. You keep me accountable not just to my fitness, but to the mentality of running this company the right way. That's a big dream that you keep me accountable to. For me, my big dream, I want 1 million coaches in this business. By next year, I want 150,000 coaches. By next year, I want to fill whatever arena we're in, I want to fill it. Those are my dreams. I'm accountable to those dreams. I'm going to help keep you accountable to your dreams, and you're going to help keep me accountable to mine. And as Jeff said, it's not just about the coaches in this room, and it's certainly not just about me. You guys are so kind to me. I get such unbelievable Twitter and Instagram and Facebook posts, but I got to tell you, you are giving me way too much credit. First off, John Condon, an outrageously good partner, and incredibly tall. And seriously, you have no idea how this guy improves the quality of everything that he touches. I don't even think the company understands just how valuable John is. Because, like John Maxwell said, everybody's got weaknesses. I was lucky enough to find a partner that balances out my weaknesses in a way that keeps me on track. John is a guy who has no problem putting me in my place when I get a little out of control. He helps me keep things simple. He helps me upgrade the quality of things. I'm so lucky to have a partner like him. You're lucky to have a president in this company like him. But it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. I mean, yes, the crew helping us put this on. I mean, look at this cool TV screen. Danny, who was here, my 5-year-old, was like, can we get one of those at home? And I said yes. But besides the incredible crew that just put in sleepless nights and months of work to get this event ready, they're already preparing for leadership, and it's just, we are so blessed by this crew that we have here, and the events group and the people down at Core, but behind them are 600 people that work day in, day out, from customer service, product development, accounting, legal, operations, marketing, production, the network marketing team, the training team. It's just assistants. Lito, the janitor that comes walking by and says hello every morning to me. These people make the thing run. You have such an outrageously good team backing you up that cares so much about the work that you're doing, you have no idea how strong this company is. Really, give them a round of applause. They're watching this live at the home office on Ustream. They're applauding us. We're getting so many emails. They're so proud of T25 and Vanilla Shakeology and everything that you've done. They're proud of the number of coaches that we're recruiting. They're proud of the number of active coaches. They're proud of the number of Shakeology HD starts. This entire company watches this with like a razor sharp, magnifying glass to see how we're doing. And at the end of the day, they're proud of you. Over 100,000 coaches strong, and they want you to have big dreams because this company has big dreams. And that comes down to you now taking this information, taking your big dream and breaking it down into your annual goals, right? I mean, if you want to have the big dream, if you want to achieve that, as I said in my opening remarks, you need to have that one-year goal. I said, hey, maybe $10,000 a year for your kids' college by next year, right? That's one possible dream. As Jeff mentioned, it was kind of an emotional moment for me when I saw that there was another special dream up on the dream board. I mean, that entire dream board it just blew me away. But when I saw my own father's dream, I was like, wait a minute. This has gone somewhere I never expected it to go. I mean, look. When you break a big dream down, it comes down to what connects with your heart. My dad retired this year in January at 80 years old. I was like, some people retire in their 60s, Dad. Maybe it's time. So he retired. Here we are, less than 6 months later, and he's got a new dream. And you want to know who inspired him to put that dream up there? I guarantee you it wasn't me. It was you. You wonder what kind of effect you have on the world? My dad gets inspired by you to do this. And what that kind of dream drives somebody to do, it's not being driven to work. It's being driven to be productive. That's the reward. Being productive. So what's your one-year goal? You have to have it if you want to hit it. If not, you're at a disadvantage to those with a driver of a dream. It's your reason to work hard, but you want to stay with it so that you're productively working your way toward that goal. At 80 years old, if my dad doesn't hit that dream, do you think he's going to give up on it? No. Does he quit? Do you quit if you don't hit your goal by next year? Of course not. Because the dream didn't change, just the timeline changed. So how do you do it? We all know about the 3 vital behaviors. What set the elite apart from all the others is these 3 things. All of them. And there's only 3. You gotta invite. Who needs Shakeology? Everybody needs Shakeology. You heard Isabel talk about it up here. I got such amazing comments about her contributions. And it's so funny because the family had to leave yesterday. And we were thinking about maybe they would stay for another day. She wanted to see the close tonight. But literally, she's so sensitive that she just couldn't handle the air. So we were talking this morning and she says, tell everybody as soon as the event's over to get the hell out of there. But people aren't going to get the importance of Shakeology unless you invite them. This entire town is right now filled with normal folks, although they have this crazy this rave thing going on. I don't know how normal. But they're drinking coffee, they're eating fast food. I guarantee you they're spending more than $5 to $8 a day for their meals, and those meals aren't feeding them well. You got to talk to them all. When you leave here, you got to talk to them all. You got to find out what people want. You got to relate that, what they want, to Team Beachbody. You got to tell them about Shakeology. You have to tell them why they need it. You got to tell them about the money back guarantee. This is the simple stuff, but you have to keep it in mind. People are going to look at you and be like, $120 bag of powder? You say, hey, guess what? I'm going to let you try it. Buy it. Finish it. And if you don't like it, you get your money back. That's an outrageous thing to forget to mention. You've got to mention it. Use that tool. And at the same time, you have to show them that you believe. How do you show them that you believe? You use the products and be the proof that the products work. You got to drink that shake every day. Why this shake? Somebody was in my office. We were talking about what's special about Shakeology, what we need to do to get the message out about Shakeology, and help people be the proof. Understand, you hear this all the time. Well, look, hey, Shakeology doesn't have enough protein in it. We get enough protein. We have 11 systems in our body. These are the vital systems. I hope this comes up. Okay, these are the 11 systems, right? Look at that outrageously complex machine. People think, I need a protein shake, maybe I need more than 17 grams of protein. And they look at these other shakes that you can get at the drugstore or whatever, and they're thinking about building muscle and having energy. But look at those systems. Look at this outrageously complex machine that man could not engineer himself. We can't create a brain that operates like this, so we can't create the fuel that will drive this thing to heal itself, to fight off disease, to have energy naturally. That has to come from nature itself. This thing right there is nature. You have to feed it with nature. That's what Shakeology is about. We're not so special. No, this company, not that special, except for the fact that we've had the discipline to get out of nature's way, put it in a bag, and not skimp on it, so that, yes, it's more expensive because it's that good, so that that machine can work. That's the important thing. Look, see those two up there? In general, now protein does a lot of things, but in general, those are the two systems that protein supports. And protein plays a role in a lot of these things. But that machine runs on a lot more than protein. All these messengers, all these things that are traveling across those various systems, they need the kind of dense, daily dose of nutrition that's in Shakeology. Shakeology is the one that has the protein and amino acids, the digestive enzymes, prebiotics, probiotics, adaptogens, phytonutrients, antioxidants. You have to believe that this product is worth it, that it does what it says it does, because you can feel what it says it does. Otherwise, we would not be offering a money-back guarantee. You can't get that at the supermarket. You can't buy something at Whole Foods and use it for a month and go, you know what? I didn't feel that much energy. Can I get my money back? They'll look at you and laugh. We do that because we know that this product is that good. Now, if you're wondering why people suffer, it's because they round the corners. It's because they don't think about how complex the body's systems are. They don't think about the importance of whole food ingredients. They don't think about the importance that those ingredients aren't killed. They don't think about how difficult it is. When you pick an apple off a tree, the enzymes that are in that apple start to decay right away. It goes through on a truck, it's the supermarket. I mean, Darren and Isabel are better talking about this than I am. But what I know is the way they have structured Shakeology is to support the things that have been stripped from our diets because we're not going out and picking stuff from nature ourselves now. That's how important this shake is. You want to increase your energy without caffeine, reduce hunger cravings, lose weight, improve digestion and regularity. That's what Shakeology does. I'm going on and on about this because I need you to generate 10 times the invitation. I need you to be 10 times the proof that this works. Okay, have you seen this little video thing on Instagram? It's outrageously awesome. It's going to change the way social media works. I'm telling you. you need to make little videos of you making your shake every day, and people are going to get sick and tired of seeing it. But we come up with little recipes. Today I'm putting almond butter in. Today I'm making my own little special. Show people what it's like. Show people that you just put it in water and you shake it up and you drink it. And refresh your memory. Look at this video. Hopefully we'll put some of this video up online. Refresh your memory about what's important about this shake, and then put that into your own phrasing online in your social media. That's how you get the word out there. You don't have to come up with it yourself. Just use the tools that are available to you. I love seeing your Instagram and Facebook posts. I love seeing you doing your workouts. That's you being the proof the product works. And I love it when you tell people that you're putting challenge groups together and that you're going to support them. That's the difference between this company and every other fitness business that I've ever seen. Because in every other fitness business, when you want that support, you have to pay a premium. In this business, they get you for free. It's outrageous. Be proud of it, but tell everybody about it, would you? That's what it's about. You got to be loud. I'm not saying be a hard body. I'm saying show people you believe in the products by using them. I'm saying focus on being your best. Focus on showing people that you want to improve and that it's okay to not be perfect. And that's where the third vital behavior comes in. You have to work on issues that hold you back. I think what John Maxwell said was very salient, very important. But at the same time, I think it's important that you look at what has held you back. And it's really important that you address them. People ask me all the time, what am I reading for my own personal development? And you know, I've got one of these Kindles, and I've always got like 10 books open that I go, what do I need right now? What helped me back today? And I'll go to that book. Sorry, Robert, I can read multiple books at one time. Where are you? All right. But I do that because I like to dip into, fiction doesn't work for me, so I read nonfiction all the time, and I have all these books on my Kindle and I just nudge them along, and I try to get 30 pages or so, or 30 minutes a day of reading it. But people ask me what I'm reading. It doesn't matter what I'm reading. What matters is what's holding you back. Just look at yourself honestly, like really be honest about it and go, what would help me get further along in this business right now? That's what is so important about personal development. And guess what? It is good business to do that personal development. We're all different. We all can improve. You have to be passionate about all three vital behaviors, especially personal development. Because if not you, then who? If you're not going to have the passion to develop yourself, who's going to do it? Nobody else. Otherwise, you're just stuck there. You're like, why is nothing happening to me? This is how something happens to you, by doing the personal development. It leads to family development, it leads to community development, and that leads to country development, because it all starts with you and broadcasts out from you. It doesn't start out there and it works your way. You know, improving things out there without working on yourself is just like building a broken machine. The gears will never work together. You have to start inside. You have to start with you. And it starts with your heart. Ending the trend starts with your heart. You ever cheered for a team, right? You've been a big sports fan and you cheered for a team. Imagine if that's how you cheered for ending the trend. Imagine if that's how you cheered for your team of challengers. Like if you had that same passion for, you know, hey, for the Miami fans and the Spurs fans, you know, I'm sure like crazy, right? Game 7, outrageous. Like I'm sure it was like, crazy, Game 7, somebody's gonna win. Imagine if that's the way you approached your business day in, day out. Where is your passion in this business? You want to affect people in a big way? Show them you care with passion. Once and for all. You got to show people your light. Once and for all. You got to get past the little stuff that holds you back, the little complaints, the little desire to attack or blame. And you got to make it about showing people that you care, even beyond their shortcomings. Try not to judge them. It is hard, man, because you just want to judge people. You just walk around Vegas, man, it's like a judgment fest you can do. It's not helping you. You need to go out there and you got to go, you know what, it's okay. When you're ready, I'm ready to help you. Show people you care and you will be unstoppable. I'm telling you, you want your business to be unstoppable? Just show them you care. And that might mean letting them off the hook if they can't get their 90 days done. You just show them you care enough and you say, hey look, you're going to finish your 90 days of P90X, you're going to finish your T25 or your Insanity or your Turbo Fire or your Brazil Butt when it's good for you. Some people get sick, take care of your body. I don't like to see it when people just muscle through a program because I just had to finish it. Sometimes I'm like, be kind to yourself too. That little bit of compassion makes you a great coach. You have to balance it. Balance it between motivating them, pushing them, and just being kind to them. You want to be a great coach, just be kind to them. But always do it with passion. 68% of the people in this country are obese or overweight. 68%! I was saying in some of the speeches earlier this week, it's outrageous to me that as a species, like we're the one species that has started to get lazy about our own survival. Every other animal out there is fighting for survival, trying to find a worm, an egg, a thing, let me eat, protect the kids, whatever it is, and we're allowing obesity to strip away years of our lives. 9 years is the average amount of life that obesity costs a person. A child who is obese is 80% likely to be an obese adult. That means we're allowing our children to sacrifice 9 years of living so that they can enjoy the video games, not exercise, and eat any way that they want. We have to be better parents. It's not about the schools. It's not about who else can help our kids. It's about us teaching our kids. It's about us as coaches in the company inspiring our kids. So, how bad do you want to end the trend? Now, let's think about this. 68% of the country is obese or overweight. How bad do you want to end the trend? I want to hear it like it's game 7 of End the Trend game. End the trend. End the trend. End the trend. Come on! Come on! I'm not kidding around. Are you kidding around? Keep it going! Are you serious? Can we end the trend? Really? Can we end the trend? Can we support each other with kindness and compassion as we end the trend? Kindness and compassion as we end the trend. That's what I'm talking about. Can we help each other through the tough times so that we succeed together? Come on, will we help each other through the tough times? This is what I need to see. This is game 7, people. Let me hear this. Are you willing to fight for your big dream? Are you willing to fight for your big dream? Are you willing to fight for your big dream? You people rock. I love working with you. I'm proud to work with you. And we will not stop till we have succeeded in achieving our big dreams. This has been an outrageously good summit. I love all you guys, and I'm proud to work with you. My name's Daikeler. I'll see you at the celebration tonight.